Welcome back, everybody. This is Kenny with the Healing Homestead. Me and Delana are actually both working in the house today. I'm going to show you guys what she's working on. It's super exciting. We got the sheetrock hung. And so now you can see she's been mudding the kitchen. So once we get this kitchen portion done, we'll be able to hopefully order cabinets, get those set and installed. And then once we get those in, I think we can start working on flooring and figuring out what we're gonna do with that. What I've been working on today is sheetrocking this closet. I didn't take any video just because just got lost working, but this is the back door. So we're gonna have a little mud room kind of closet here next to the washer and dryer. And then I'm gonna box out this electrical panel. So we don't wanna come in and look at that. So it's just gonna kind of go straight up to the ceiling, and we'll sheetrock that too. But we'll probably speed this up, let you guys kind of see what we're doing in super high speed, and we'll catch up with you later on what we get done. Okay, so you guys been watching me build this just little step out wall for the electrical panel. So it's all in there. For the most part, it doesn't have too much of a standoff. There's a little bit of a gap up here up top, but we're gonna be able to live with that. It definitely looks a lot better than all that exposed wire down there. We'll be able to throw some paint and some pictures or whatever. I mean, we can even cover this whole thing up so that you can't see it when you come in. But Delena's still in here. She got all the kitchen. So this is all the kitchen, even back here. It's our little pantry. So the whole kitchen got its first coat. And then she's doing some of the living room while some of this other stuff is drying. She's definitely got a higher skill level than me at mudding and taping. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit and help her out, and just have her show me what, how she would like me to do it, because never been real great at it. I can't really remember where I did it. I know I've done it before and I did not really enjoy it, but maybe that's because I wasn't very good at it. So anyways, we'll let you guys continue watching this process, but we're ready to get it all mudded and sanded. We called the guy that we're gonna have, actually sent him a text that we're gonna have do the split AC units. So hopefully here soon, we'll be able to call him in to get this done. I mean, you see we got a little bit on the ceiling we gotta do, and all the bedrooms, but there's not a lot of square footage in this house, so that's gonna be a good thing in finishing this thing up. We'll get a lot of it cleaned up and start setting stuff where it's gonna permanently go, and definitely exciting, but still a long road ahead of us. So, well, you got anything you want to say?
Brain's fried.
She's in mud mode.
You're doing a great job. That's what I would say.
She's in mud mode, but yeah. So we got this closet all sheetrocked. I don't know if I finished showing you guys that, but it's coming along.
So Kenny went to get the kids, and then he's running to get pizza, and I'm finishing up here. But I wanted to show you what we've gotten done today. I'm still probably gonna work a few more minutes, but we have 1, 2, 3 walls in the living room that have the first coat of mud. Kitty showed you earlier the kitchen. That all has the first coat. The only thing that doesn't is I do one side of the corners, let it dry, and then I do the other side. So I still have to do that. I'm not sure if Kenny showed it or not because I was working out there, but he built this wall to conceal everything, and then all the exposed wires down there. He sheetrocked there. He sheetrocked the closet that I built. I think I'm gonna come in here, and this might be where I mud next. But it's getting there. It feels so good to be kind of finishing up the walls. He placed a few miscellaneous pieces of sheetrock that we missed, or just were like, we'll do it later. So he's kind of buttoning up everything there, I think in one of the bedrooms. Oh yeah, so up there, that one's done. And I think that's it for the day. This is just truly exciting. I'm so excited about getting these walls done. So I know he touched on it earlier. I am very particular about mudding. I don't like to make extra work, and I actually used to, before Kenny and I met, I was a single mom with 2 kids, and I had a little side business decorating cakes, and I did 3D sculpture cakes and stuff like that. Well, I got really, really good at smoothing out frosting, super smooth. And so to me, mudding is very much like that. I haven't been doing it consistently for years, but I think I've been mudding since I was, I don't know, is it 10 or 12? I'd have to ask my mom. So for a while, and I've gotten pretty good at it. So I kind of maybe am a little bit of a control freak with this, but if you do it right, man, it saves so much work later on when it comes to sanding, because if you don't do it right, the issue that you have is, we'll take for instance, let me see if I can show you up close. Okay, we've got little lines. This is actually a really, really rough area because there was a big difference. All of these walls, they're not square. The cuts weren't perfect, nothing like that. So, but this is gonna take a bit of sanding to do. I just touched it, gosh. But this here, I got really smooth. This is gonna take a couple seconds to sand this whole section. When you have to sand a lot, you run the risk of sanding off your drywall paper. And then your walls are just gonna look funny and have a funny texture to them. And you're gonna, but if you don't mud right and mud enough, you're gonna see the seams. So I'm just a little particular. You'll have to forgive me, and hopefully Kenny can too. But it's gonna look good. I think so anyway. We are doing, so we're not really touching the ceilings right now. I want to hang kind of like a shiplap on the ceiling. It'll be paneling, but I want to hang those and then do on the seams, I'm gonna do some beams. I'm not sheetrocking around this either because I'm going to use some wood and I'm going to wrap it and build a faux beam. So there's reasons why we're not touching those things. Anyway, thanks for joining us today. We're gonna have some more content rolling out here soon as we finish this. We are getting so close to being able to move in. I am pushing hard to be in here by October. I don't know that it's gonna happen, October 1st, but I'm shooting for it. The biggest thing that's hindering us from getting in here is being able to clear the construction stuff out, but we need cabinets in and we need floors. Past that, we can finish as we go, as we live in it. But I really need to get like the walls primed and the floors done so that we're not damaging the floor, because we're a clumsy family and we've got a lot of kids and they make a lot of messes, and I might make even more messes when it comes to clumsiness. So I want to protect the floors that Kenny worked so hard to put in. I'm breathless now. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you for joining us. We really, really appreciate, a couple of you have commented and you've been following us from the beginning of this before we even moved out onto the land. Man, that was so cool. That made my day. This is neat to journal this experience and to be able to go back and look on it, and the days that it gets discouraging or it feels like it's never going to get done, those are the days I look back on those videos and it encourages me. So if you're in a place like that where you feel like, man, we're not making progress, and it doesn't matter what it's on. It could be homeschooling your kids, it could be growing food, it could be paying down debt, whatever it is. If you're feeling like that, journal along the way. Journal along the way so that you can see the way that God has provided and answered prayers and just miraculously made things work along the way. It's such a cool thing to be able to look back on this, and we have such short-term memory that it is hard to remember the goodness of God and the faithfulness of God when you're facing a lot of challenges. But journaling helps, whether it's video writing down, make a little note in your phone, post on Facebook. Sometimes the little memories will pop up of our old Facebook, and I can see what we did this day 7 years ago. And I can actually see kind of the timeline of our family, how we've grown together, where we were at in that season, and moving forward, you know, where we're at now. That is the most amazing encouragement. So I just challenge you to do that. Or if you are doing that, comment below. Maybe there's ideas that you have that would encourage others to remember how far they've come. We'll see you later.